Clocks by Christopher, a proud sponsor of DieHARD Racing League, located at 222 Turnpike Street, Southeaston, Massachusetts, 02375. Restoration and repair of all clocks, buying and selling antique and modern clocks. Authorized Howard Miller Clock Dealer, Howard Miller, Ridgeway, and Ethan Allen Authorized Service Center. We ship all over the country. As for shipping quotes, low overhead means low prices. We give the personal service the big stores can't. Sales 508-944-9645. Service 508-944-9273. Call now. It's clocksbychristopher.com.
All right. Welcome, everyone. We're here right now with DieHARD Racing League's clocksbychristopher.com Cup Series. Getting ready to race here at Richmond for 200 laps. Qualifying is underway. We're watching Mullis here doing some laps. He hasn't been scored, so I'm not sure if he made contact with a wall or what, but no time has been put up just yet. Even just now across the line, I didn't see any time come up on him. So let's go with Adam Matz in fourth. See if any other drivers come out. We got Robert Berus so far up in the top. Jeff Hollingsworth second. Caleb Thompson, look at him, man, up in third.
Yeah, he's been getting better and better. It's good to watch. And good to see Hollingsworth as well, finally getting up near the front here. We saw him with Paskies, and hasn't the best start with the DRL, but second place quality's not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. And it's really weird. If you look at Jason Mullis, he's got a 20.832, but it doesn't score him. So he must have had contact with the wall or something.
Yeah, I think he's just doing practice laps at this point.
Because he doesn't have any starting position just yet. And so far, we've only had 9 drivers qualify. So I wonder if a bunch of guys are going to choose to take the back of the field here.
I mean, all you need is about a minute to qualify here. It's really quick laps, so We've still got like 5 minutes left to go, so they might take some really quick last-second laps.
So let's take a look. Last race winner in this series was Robert Berus in Indianapolis, and that was back on August 25th, so a couple weeks back. And he was the last winner in this series, so we'll see if Berus can keep that winning streak alive here tonight. Looks like we
we're
got...
closer to my birthday we are to that race.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's further back to August than it is to my birthday, so yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while, man.
Oh, Rob Jenkins is kind of doing a lap.
Yeah, it's funny seeing him in the 210. Let's see what he gets. Right now, we got 9 spots taken. See if he's going to go into any of those 9 or take that 10th spot. Right now, he's got the 10th spot.
If what Judy says in chat is correct, this would be his hometown track too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
See what he can do this lap.
Oh, he does jump forward. Actually, no, he doesn't at all.
Yeah, he fell backwards. Cody Franklin took 10th.
And wait, hold on. Why is Franklin? What did he do?
Oh, he's destroyed.
I was just like, I gotta go to Franklin. He's just a smoking wreck on the track. Like, okay.
he got destroyed. So we got 200 miles here tonight, man. Should be pretty good. Looked like practice was pretty decent. So with that, we're gonna quickly go to the anthem. Now we'll wait a little bit longer, and then we're gonna go to the anthem and come back with the grid. But let me just take a look at what qualifying temperatures are at so we can see the difference from here to race start. 82 on the track, so not too hot.
Yeah, we're looking at about 6-7 p.m. right now, so it's going to get darker and it's also going to get colder as well.
Yeah, that'll be cool. We got Mark Jenkins now in the 133 out here taking a lap. Let's see what he gets before we move forward.
Not a bad first lap, moves up to 7th place, but you still got one more to go.
Yeah, that's a real good run for him right there. Hollingsworth. Man, I forgot to make the numbers again.
To be fair, I again forgot to tell you too, so...
Ooh, did you see that?
Yeah, he held on to that one.
And that was pretty good, man. He manages to hold on to 7th, so that's not bad. Pretty good run for him.
Beautiful slide, though. I'm sorry, I'm just watching Cody Franklin goofing about.
All right, we're going to go to the anthem, and then we'll come right back with the race. So sit tight, everybody. We'll be right back.
We are in the land of the free because of the brave. And so we ask by your grace that you would bring them home soon and safe. In the name of Jesus, I pray. Amen.
All right, we're back. Qualifying is over. Drivers are starting to take the grid. Robert Berus did hang on to the top spot. Jeff Hollingsworth second. So we'll run over the starting grid here in a minute once more guys get on. I'm only seeing one car out here so far. That's just Caleb Thompson. So Oh, never mind. Never mind. Loosen up behind the wheel, dude. Tell you, man, these contacts are burning my eyes tonight, bro. So this is clocksbychristopher.com. If you haven't checked them out, go to their website. Go check out clocksbychristopher.com. If you like clocks, I mean, dude, they got so many clocks, so much good quality clocks, repairs and all. Ship all over the place. Champion is going to pick one of the few clocks that we had pictures of earlier in the season, and that's going to be pretty neat, man, to have a customized clock from them, you know.
Everyone's getting on grid now.
Yeah, there we go. I was going to say, man, I know it's got to get on here sooner or later. There we go. All right, let's run over the starting grid. How about Robert Berus, number 75, the winner back about a month ago, and he's going to start here tonight on the pole. Jeff Hollingsworth is going to start second. Third is going to be Caleb Thompson. Adam Matz will be fourth. Josh Stewart will be fifth. Seth Schultz going to start sixth here tonight. Seventh is going to be Mark Jenkins. Adam Nowinski is going to roll off eighth. Ninth will go to Todd Cray, and 10th will go to Brad Speidel.
Then we got Cody Franklin in 11th, and we have Rob Jenkins with the final qualifying time in 12th. Steve Yench in 13th, Jason Mullis 14th. Mike Major back in 15th, next to his buddy Art Peck in 16th. Sean Stevens in 17th, Bruce Pearson in 18th. We have Rusty Farrell 19th, Adam Lewis 20th. Then we have Kenneth Saget 21st, and Ron Hollowfield in last in 22nd.
All right, we had a lot of guys not qualify, so we got a bunch of guys going to take it to the back and work their way to the front, so it should be pretty good.
Yeah, there's a lot more than I expected, to be honest. There's a lot of guys that decided to sit in the back.
And you can see already the lights are on. Things are changing fast on here. Take a quick look at the starting temperature. So remember, 81 degrees on the track.
You can just look at that. Look at the golden glow, too, as the sun's just setting here.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I can get a good shot here, but you really... camera angles kind of suck on this track.
Yeah. Okay, so it's about to go in. Never mind, it's a little more lap, I forget.
And whose car was that I was looking at earlier with that Air Force paint scheme on
Adam
there?
Lewis.
All right, we'll have to check him out a little bit during the race. I like it. I think that's pretty neat, man.
Yeah. Well done. It's a bit rough, but to be fair, what he's going for is perfect for that.
It looks really good, man. It kind of caught my eye because I was like, wait. But then when I couldn't find it again, I thought, you know, maybe it was just like an old paint or something that loaded up. But
Schrodinger's paint job.
hopefully he can stick around to the end and get up here in the front too, man, so we can show that car a little bit more. But that's going to be pretty cool. But we're getting ready to run these guys green. 200 miles here tonight. Pace car goes in. Berus is going to take these guys to the line on the inside.
The green. It's weird for me. It's saying it's white flag, but that's hilarious. But yeah, Berus gets to start here.
And look at that.
Hollingsworth is left on the outside. Thompson's trying to get on his inside already. Maybe he can make the run here, but I'm not sure. I honestly don't know which line's the better line here. I'm not going to lie. Looks like it's going to be the low line for sure. There's definitely going to be enough grip for that. It is cold on the track today, so you don't have to worry about the car's getting very loose.
81 degrees on here, man. Look at, we got Caleb Thompson, Josh Stewart pretty close to each other back here for third and fourth.
Yeah, Cray's making some moves further back too. He started in ninth. He's now already up in 7th position ahead of Seth Schultz. Seth trying to go to the outside on him.
Yeah,
Looks like Cray is holding on pretty well, but Seth actually making moves there on the outside too.
And I'm wondering if the outside line or the inside line is going to be dominant here tonight.
Yeah, I really don't know. I'm assuming it's going to be the inside. We've got enough grip to make it work. But that being said, the outside line might still come back later on. It still is real close to Caleb there.
And look at all these cars, man. Single file up front, still a little bit side by side, a little bit further back.
Yeah, Steve Yench currently the guy got passed by Sean Stevens and also about to be passed by Rusty. No, never mind. Rusty backs up for that.
So far, doing pretty good.
I think if you guys keep an eye on Josh Stewart and keep an eye on Todd Cray. Both of them are making moves like they're about to go for another pass. Just keep an eye on him. You might see a dive from one of those two. So at the moment, Stewart is just kind of sitting there. He's really close.
Yeah, he's looking. Let's jump in. Let's jump look at him real quick. This will be pretty neat. See him all over the back of the 4 there, Caleb Thompson, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh. And
yeah, I don't worry that was gonna happen. Got a little too close.
Contact with the wall, gonna hurt him just a little bit. Not too bad though. See that fender? Yeah, you see that fender up, just a pinch.
And behind him now is Adam Matz as well. See if Matz can make some moves forwards. Has to lose 2 positions from the start.
And Rob Jenkins just moved into 11th past Cody Franklin in that 210. Go back here to Farrell in the number 25. So where is, let's see, Adam Lewis. Take a look at that paint on that number 42. That is pretty neat.
If that was the thing I saw in my rearview mirror, I'd be a little bit worried too.
You see them teeth coming at you, man. Move it or lose it, brother. And look at Seth Schultz and Todd Cray almost side by side again.
Well, look at that head too. Adam Matz. I don't think he intended to block there, but he kind of closed that door on Cray a bit. But yeah, Cray and Seth are fighting it out again.
Yeah, it's not really easily separated. Oh, is that... Nowinski was losing control of that. He did save it, man. He was going to lose the spot to Spidel. But I saw him getting a little bit slidey there, man, and he managed to get it back up on the track.
I mean, I said these cars might have enough grip, but it looks like not quite the case. There's a point where they let go. We saw Stewart's let go. We saw Nowinski's let go.
And meanwhile, look at... I'm sorry, go ahead.
Maybe there's a point where these things decide to just give up.
Look at this. We're looking back from the leader, Robert Berus. Look at the lead he's got already over Hollingsworth, man. Berus is like in his own zone again, this guy. Running that iRacing scheme.
Yeah, there's not that much draft power anyone can get to catch up with him. So at this point, if he's got the line, they don't, he's just going to be gone forever. That being said, though, Hollingsworth is good on the long run. So let's see if he can catch up to him later.
And look at Hollyfield.
Berus is also good on long runs.
You see Hollyfield, he started last. He's already up to 19th. He just made a pass on Adam Lewis.
Whoa, I think Rob Jenkins just had a moment too. He did indeed.
Did he?
Didn't hit a wall, but he got loose and exit.
Trying to find him here, man. There we go.
Held on to it, lost a position, unfortunately, to Jason Mullis. So these things are getting loose on exit here. We've seen a few guys have that same issue.
And
Well, the problem's going to get better or worse.
they're really starting to spread out, too, now.
I don't know if we missed it or not, but Seth actually got past Todd Cray on the outside.
Yeah, I wonder if the inside line gave up a little bit on him.
A lot of cars running that line. It might have warmed up a bit. And here comes Seth now to the inside of Adam Matz. Going to prove this point or not. Can Matz defend on the outside? No, Seth just flies past like he wasn't even moving.
And here comes Cray now. See if Cray's going to do anything here with the 59. Yeah, they really spread out quick. Already coming to lap 16, man. They really spread out pretty quick.
I'm wondering if that's because the cars might not feel as good in the draft at the moment. And sells the car a little bit.
I'm going to look at some of the time on here and see who's around each other. Looks like back a little bit further here. No, pretty much single file at the moment.
Yeah, everyone's got multiple car links between each other, so it looks like the gaps are kind of formed up. Now see if anyone can make any moves.
I like the turn 4 and turn 1 cameras. They look pretty decent out here.
Here comes Seth now. Seth on the inside of Stewart. And yeah, again, just as if Stewart wasn't even moving, he's passed.
Yeah, so Seth's car's starting to come to life. He's already up to 5th.
Well, he was running a higher line, so his tyres might be in better condition than everybody else's.
And
That being said, he just goes on a wicked slide on exit. I don't know if you saw that.
And look right in front of them too. Mark Jenkins, Caleb Thompson.
Yeah, those two have been kind of holding on to each other pretty close. They've not been within striking distance, but they've been kind of sitting about where they are now. I think they've caught a little bit of Hollingsworth. Not last lap, but the lap before they might have caught him a bit.
And look
Meanwhile,
at,
of course, Berus is just gone.
I know he's little over 2 seconds ahead, man. That's just crazy for here. Look at side by side.
Yeah, Cray passes Mats
Yeah.
for a 7th position.
Cray does get by.
And keep an eye on Stewart. He's sliding almost every
I was just
exit.
gonna say,
Three
I
times.
I just saw that. I was gonna say, man, Stewart for a little bit of a slide.
Yeah, it's almost every exit. This time he didn't do it, but the last 3 exits in a row, he's been sliding that rear end out.
He's got just that little bit of a crumple in that front fender. Even look at Seth, same thing. A little bit of a wiggle
Mark
there.
Jenkins.
Yeah.
Mark Jenkins to the inside of Caleb Thompson now.
See if he can
He said he goes
complete
for the dive,
this.
does not make it. I don't know. I think he might have lost a bit there.
He's got that. He's got his nose in there. See if he can get it off exit here.
Yeah, he can. Caleb had to let off the throttle. He's going to go into the outside wall. He's going to try and fight back in that outside line, but he's lost the position now. Mark might be able to clear this here by putting his foot down.
There he
And
goes.
he does.
And now let's see if Thompson's going to try and take that spot back, or if he's just going to ride behind for a little bit.
Looks like he's going to have to lead right behind for a little while. So Mark Jenkins down
Oh,
to third position.
13. Did you see that? The 13, Cody Franklin was stopped down on the track. We don't have a yellow,
yeah.
so let's go back and see real quick what happened to him.
Looks like he got loose on exit. He just could not save it. He almost did, but it went straight to the outside wall.
Oh, yeah, there he
Gets up,
goes.
sorry.
Oh, pretty hard hit, too, but it was off the track.
Yeah, and he could have reversed back out the track to get it going, but he kept it below the line so it would not cause a yellow.
Yeah. And look at Todd Cray.
He's getting hungry again.
Yep, going past Josh Stewart. And then let's see if Adam Matz can get by Josh Stewart now, too. Meanwhile, Schultz up to 5th. Caleb Thompson in 4th. Mark Jenkins in 3rd. Jeff Hollinger is still in 2nd. Berus about 2.2 out in the lead. Already leading all the laps so far in this race.
Keeping an eye on a few guys. Looks like Cray and Seth have done a few lines on the high line there, seeing if they can do it. I don't know if it's going to be better on tyres or maybe it's faster. They're not doing it anymore, but they've tested it a few times. They're looking for different lines, which is, I love doing that. I love seeing people go like, okay, well the low line's what everyone's doing. What if I try this? And you see here again, Cray's just running a bit higher. He's not going down to the yellow line like everybody else. He's just sitting a little bit higher.
And what's cool is, with the update, like the track temperatures change,
Yeah.
more realistically and unpredictable.
I'm still asking for that heat map from iRacing though.
I know. That would be cool to have that, especially for broadcasting. That would be awesome.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I like watching that. I love being able to see, watch a guy try different things out. He's not just running the same lines. Okay, well, everyone else is doing this. How do I beat them? Let's try something different. It's the only way you're going to do it. If you follow the guy ahead, you're never going to pass. By the way, behind Nowinski, passing Brad Speidel for 9th, sorry.
Yeah, we saw Nowinski, wasn't he? He slid it out before and lost that spot to Spital, so now he's taking it
Who's
back.
behind him?
And Mike Major's
Major.
going to take it. Oh!
Started 15th, now in 11th, and chasing 10th.
Yeah, did he? It looked like he got a little wiggly there and almost got up into the 5.
Yeah, he saw it though and backed off.
Yeah, that was pretty smart. Then Rob Jenkins right behind them in 12th. Jason Mullis back here in the 35 and 13th. Then you got Sean Stevens in the 126, followed by Rusty Farrell. And let's see, where's Hollyfield? Hollyfield is up in 18th, so he did gain a couple of spots. Because he started dead last, I believe, right?
Yes, he did. I like his paint job too.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool paint he's got going on. Man, Hollingsworth, let me see. Let's take a look back from Hollingsworth. He's got quite a distance over Mark Jenkins at the moment. And you can see Berus up there, but, man, he's pretty untouchable at the moment.
Yeah, because their last lap, Jenkins was a 10th faster than Hollingsworth. See if that continues this lap.
Yeah, I think Jenkins is going to end up catching him.
He is indeed. Again, he is faster than Hollingsworth by another 10th, so he's going to be catching up pretty quickly at this rate. We'll see him up to or alongside Jeff in about 8 laps. Unless, of course, he loses his pace.
Yeah, that'll be definitely a good run. Let's see.
Yeah, he's still a 10th faster, just consistently faster, so he must have either saved his tyres or just knows a better line right now, because he's really making that work.
Hollyfield slowly closing in now on Bruce Pearson for 17th. Let's look back
Nothing
from
keeping an eye on as
Pearson.
well. Adam Matz and Josh Stewart. They are still very close together. Every once in a while, Matz gets closer, but then Stewart gets away. And Holford trying to pass for 17th, perhaps.
Yeah, I
He's
was
right in
just
the rear race.
watching from the back of Pearson's car to the nose of Ryan Holyfield was pretty cool looking. Nice paint job Holyfield's got right there.
I like the colors.
Even Pearson, it's pretty cool. I like the pink numbers, man. Really stands out.
Oh yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like, it's black and white. Okay, that's not bad, but that pink, man, woof.
It makes
That
it
really
stand
makes it
out.
stand
Yeah.
Don't worry. Like, all the cars I run on iRacing, they don't have paints. Are all bright pink. They're all hot pink. Every single one.
Are
That
they?
way you know it's me. Yeah, they're all hot pink unless I've got a paint on them.
I know the one was when we did the Roval.
Yeah, you remember that one.
Yeah, look at Holyfield. He's trying. He keeps getting his nose there. He just.
Adam Matz. Adam Matz now trying to make the pass on Stewart, and he actually gets it cleanly there. Slides right up in front of it, takes a position in one move. He was waiting for it and he got it.
Yeah, I don't think Stewart's too happy with his car right now.
Oh, keep it up high up ahead as well. Todd Cray, Seth Schultz, Caleb Thompson all close together. Cray's back on the rear of Seth, and Seth is catching up really quickly to Caleb Thompson.
And what about Jenkins? Did he get any closer to? Yeah, look at him. He's a lot closer now to Hollingsworth. He's still not there
Yeah.
for the pass, but he's definitely a lot closer.
Yeah, last lap their times did equalize, but he's definitely caught him by about half a second, I'd say.
And Holyfield did get by Pearson, and he's starting to put some distance on him. He's got a little bit of a ways to the next driver, but man, he's got a lot of clean air right now in front of him.
The fight's starting to get back together again. Everyone's spread out, and now they're coming back together. And look at Seth! Oh, he holds on to that. Goes
Missed
on a
it.
slide on exit. Doesn't lose position, but man, my heart would be beating much as if I did that. That brings him a little bit further away from Thompson and brings Cray a little bit closer again. Meanwhile, up ahead, Jenkins is actually catching Hollingsworth, rather fast. Another 10th and a half that lap. He's only 4 tenths behind now. And already he's down to 3 tenths.
The 28, the 35, and the 2 almost made contact. I think the 28, I got to back that up. I think the 28 again. Oh, wait, yeah, no, the 28 was up on the outside, and the 2 kind of gave him a little tap on the back and got him a little squirrely. I don't think it was
I don't think he actually tapped him. Yeah,
No.
I think it was a tap. I think he had a break because of Rob Jenkins ahead of him and kind of like almost panic braked.
Yeah, so
No tap.
I went back, yep. Man,
Yeah,
that was
a hell
close.
of a ride, though.
Look at Yenish now going by.
That was one wild ride for sure, though.
Yeah, I went back one click and it looked like it made contact, but then when you went further back, you could see 28 rear ends started slipping out on him, man. That could have been really bad because those guys were right on top of each other.
Oh, the moment has arrived, boys. Mark Jenkins is now within range of Hollingsworth. He's getting the draft now. He's getting close to striking range. Like, he's caught him. You got to keep the momentum though and try and pass him in one go without getting stuck here.
Yeah, he can't waste too
do
much time. Here he goes to down.
Yeah, you've got the pace. You got to do it straight away. Don't let the guy put you behind. But yeah, Hollingsworth is not even going to try and defend it. He's just going to let him go.
I think Hollingsworth was smart there, letting him go. Man, we're only at lap 45. Plenty time.
Yep, quarter of the way. And no caution so far.
Yeah, it's really good. And look at Robert Berus, man. I have to look at him, man. 3.8 seconds ahead. That's just crazy. And he is like mired in lap traffic and still making time.
Well, he's already just lapped up Peck. Ahead of him, he's got
He's got
Adam
the 42.
Lewis in that
Yeah.
paint job.
Got a bunch of guys right there, man. And he's still managing to keep a pretty good distance. And he really can kind of take it easy right now. He's 3.7 seconds ahead, man. I know he probably wants to get himself a big lead there. So if he comes in under green, you know, it'll give him such an advantage over these other drivers, man.
We missed it, but Seth has been passed by Cray. Actually, he's fallen back quite a bit. Meanwhile, just ahead of them, Caleb Thompson is now right behind Jeff Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth's tires are dead, I think. He's just lost a lot of pace.
Well, they said tire drop off.
Oh.
Whoa! Look at him, man.
Oh, he held it, but my God.
That
Lost
was a
two positions
shake.
there. Oh, yeah. And look at Todd Cray now. Cray's not even going to wait. He's going to try and make a move on Thompson as soon as he can. Doesn't go for the dive this corner, though. We see him Cray's running a higher line there. Always going to try and get the run. Doesn't quite get enough.
He'll probably
Cray's trying to
run a
line that up.
few laps there with him, let him know he's there, and then surprise, surprise.
Yeah, you see him. He's trying to line him up and just find the right moment. He's going to try it now that he's on the inside. And the pull goes really wide, gives it to him. But he might try to cross over. He was going to try it, but he hasn't got the pace to make it work.
Yeah, so Todd Gray up to third now. Mark Jenkins in second. Robert Berus still out in front. Go back and see Jeff Hollingsworth falls back to fifth. He's got Seth Schultz behind him, and right behind them, that's the 13 of Cody Franklin, who is a couple laps down.
Yep. So now you've got Thompson and Hollingsworth and Schultz all getting close together again, with Cray trying to break away. Oh, caution. 28, Adam Nowinski.
Oh, man, we've seen him having some troubles earlier.
Looks like a bit of contact between him and Rusty Farrell, unfortunately. The slightest of touches, just the absolute slightest of touch there. That's all it took.
Watching a 28. Yeah, just barely.
He holds it too, doesn't hit the outside wall, doesn't hit anything else, just slides, grabs it, and keeps going. That's everyone past though.
Yeah, just barely. I mean, like, slight contact.
Yeah, all I had to do was unsettle that car just a little bit, and it was good night. It shows you how close these guys are driving to the edge, though. Like, they're all going as fast as they can. Any harder, they'll spin, as you see right there.
He did a good job, though, man, holding that car up there, letting everybody get by. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, and what did we say? You know, what's the one thing you love when people start crashing out? They hold the brakes,
Yeah.
and he held the brakes and kept the car off the wall too. Just absolutely perfect.
And that kills you just sitting there, like, watching everybody go by, man. You know, you want to go, but, dude, that was a good move right there.
Yeah, he could have came down. Like everything about that was essentially the perfect way of doing it. He was patient. He locked his brakes. He waited for everyone to go past. Like, I want to give like a gentleman award or something to Adam here, 'cause that was beautiful. He could have done a lot of things that made it painful.
Yeah, he could have really made it painful for a lot of guys, including himself. And look at, man, I think Barris is going to win that one off.
I believe Bruce Pearson got the lucky dog. Either that or Adam Lewis is about to get it. Not sure, to be honest.
And Mark Jenkins looks like he got out in second. Then we got Caleb Thompson third, Todd Gray fourth.
And Joshua Stewart is staying in the pits to repair his damage as the pace car goes past.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's not going to be a lap down.
Oh, well, he's probably not worried. He's got time. And I think looks like the 13 of Franklin might be taking a wave around. We'll see if he goes in this lap. But he's down 6 laps, so he might be looking to get some wave arounds here.
One of Stewart kept it in the pits a little bit too long there. I know if you don't hold your foot on the throttle, it'll actually turn the engine off sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that's what happened to him.
And I don't know about you, but man, when I go to start my car, dude, it takes forever to start. I'm like, dude, you don't need to put some new plugs in this thing or something, man, you know?
It should crank once, not 50 times.
Yeah, it's like, rah, 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 rah. And then you let go thinking it started, it ain't nothing. And then you got to go through the whole process again. And I'm like, dude, I'm punching the wheel. I'm like, let's go.
Yeah, it can be painful.
I'm like, dude, man, I've worked on clunkers that started faster than this.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised Caleb Thompson came out of the pits ahead of Todd Cray.
Yeah. He had a
Gets the position
13.9.
But now we're going to have a new race. We're going to see if Mark Jenkins on fresh tyres can maybe catch Robert Berus, or if maybe Thompson or Cray's going to have something planned for this as well.
Well, Jenkins looked pretty fast because he was able to get, especially in the long run, he was able to get up to second. So, I don't know. We'll have to see how his short run speed is. Yeah, so Franklin's going to take the wave around. Looks like Berus, I believe, is setting up for the inside for this start.
Yep. You guys have moved forward through this race for sure.
83 degrees on track, so it actually went up 2 degrees.
And it's pretty much dark now. Like the sun's entirely gone. Now we're running entirely on streetlights.
And I remember in the post they said when the sun goes down, the track won't just immediately cool down. It may actually heat up, and depending on how many cars are on there, so that's pretty cool. All right, pace cars in.
Yeah.
Berus in command. Berus with a good start.
And he's gone.
Side by side
He's
is
off like a rocket.
Cray and Thompson.
Yeah, Jenkins is trying to figure out where he's not wanting to go, trying to see if he can block off one of the lanes to keep his position. But you know, he's going to stay in second. He's going to be well clear of Thompson and Cray, who are still fighting it out for third and fourth. Cray's really diving it in on the outside line. See if he can make the run and exit. Oh, Jenkins has a bit of a wiggle ahead of him. Yeah, Cray holds third. Thompson pulls back to fourth. Further back, Rob Jenkins is alongside Brad Speidel. Looks like Jenkins will get that position.
Yeah, and he's going to get right up to the back of the 59. Look.
Pretty much everyone's single filed out already. We have a little bit of a fight further back. Nowinski and Adam Lewis. Looks like Nowinski's going to let Lewis go though.
Yeah, right now Stewart is in the lucky dog spot. So you're gonna have Stewart, Art Peck, Lewis, Nowinski, and Sagert all fighting for that lucky dog.
Got the 210 Rob Jenkins trying to make a pass on Adam Matz now. Had a bit of a wiggle and exit, Jenkins did, but he managed to keep the speed on that too. And he'll actually get the pass on Adam Matz for 7th position. And now look behind, he got the 5 of Brad Speidel. Might try to stick his nose in as well.
I'm gonna say Speidel's trying to get right in there. Steve Yenish there too, the 27 right on the outside.
Got a nice little melee developing here.
And look at
Yeah,
meanwhile.
Berus is gone.
Yeah, I was gonna say Berus right back at it, man. Not wasting any time. Caleb Thompson doing really good though, man. Sitting up here in 4th, and you know, he's been showing a lot of speed the last bunch of races that we've been watching him.
He's knocking on the door. He'll get it at some point, and we'll all love it. I swear he's won a race though before, right? Like, I'm not crazy. I swear he's won one.
I think you're right. I'd have to go back and look, but it sounds like he did.
He's definitely getting faster.
Look at Speidel trying to. Man, he was trying. It looked like he was pretty close to Adam Matz. Kind of drops back a little bit. There's Hollyfield. Hollyfield's in 13th. He's got the 22 of Stewart, who's the first car lap down in the lucky dog spot, going to the inside. And Hollyfield just lets him go.
Yeah, everyone's single filed out right now. Last lap, Thompson was 2/10 faster than Cray. We might see Thompson make a move on Cray here if he can get a good run.
And look at Nowinski. Oh, sorry.
Oh, was he just door banging there with the 120? Oh, what the? They were going 3
Yeah,
wide.
something happened there, man. I got to go back and take a look.
That was
42
weird.
on the outside, 126 in the middle. Here comes the 28. He kind of takes him 3 wide. Oh, looked like the 126 and the 42 almost made contact or made slight contact. Then the 126 came down into the 28, but nothing really major from it. Could have been.
A little bit of chaos in the midfield.
Look at Mark Jenkins, though. He's not letting Robert Berus get away too fast.
Yeah, he's managed to hold on. He's got him below a second right now. If he can hold on to that, Berus can't really quite get away.
Yeah, Berus got to be looking in the mirror thinking, oh, man, here he is.
No, yeah, Berus just jumped up by another 0.2 of a second. So I don't think he's thinking that. I think he's more of like, goodbye.
I'm going.
How does that dust taste?
Not very good, man. I forget where I was racing last week, man. I was getting frustrated, dude. Where were we? Oh, Darlington.
Oh god.
Yeah, I did good, and I ended up wrecking myself towards the end there, and I sat in for about 8 minutes of repairs and came back out. I still got a pretty decent spot because I just survived, but man, I totally forgot. I forgot about racing there, and instead of racing the track, I was racing drivers, and I was getting mad, man, because I burned my car up. Looking here at Mullis, Farrell. They're racing for position, but you got the 22 now separating them. 22's on a mission to get that lap back, man.
That sounds like Stewart to me. I think he's just really just fighting to hold on to that lucky dog position. It might have a bit of fun racing while you're doing it.
Yeah, because the only one that's right behind him right now is who is that? Adam Nowinski, and he's a little bit of a ways back. Here comes your leader, second place, third place.
Keep my eye out on Thompson, Seth, and Hollingsworth. They're still really close to each other, considering, you know, where they are in position. And Jenkins actually managed to claw back some of that time. He was almost a second behind. Now he's back within 0.8 of a second. So he's actually managed to claw that one back.
And he was faster that last lap. See, yeah, he's even faster this lap. Berus with a 20.804, him with a 20.774.
Only by a couple of hundredths, but it is still a gain, which means that Berus can't quite get away this lap.
And I think Mark Jenkins is going to be better on the long run. Because we've seen, you know, towards the end of that run, he made a bunch of moves to get up where he is.
Yeah, and I'm surprised, actually consistently gaining a couple of hundredths here and there.
Yes.
If he's got a long plan going on here, he might actually catch up to Berus. And remember, apparently this is the home track for the Jenkinses, so I do want to see them kind of win it.
That would be pretty cool, man, to win at your track.
Oh yeah.
Now that time he was a little bit slower. So
Yeah,
they're
he just
going,
lost
yeah.
all the gains he made.
Yeah, they're giving a little bit back and forth here.
As long as he stays within a second, he's going to keep Berus looking behind him a little bit, so that's the plan here.
Keeping an eye here on Schultz and Hollingsworth, because they're starting to really get close to each other here.
And look who's coming up behind them too.
Yeah, Rob Jenkins right there.
If they keep fighting it up, Rob Jenkins will be in this fight.
Jump inside real quick, take a lap with Hollingsworth. Remember when we had Hollingsworth, Hollyfield, and Holloway
Yeah,
all in the same
That was
races,
nightmare.
man? I was like, dude, this is too much. I can't keep up.
Yeah. And now we've got the Jenkinses, the Yaniches, we've got the Holloway, Holyfield and Hollingsworth. And we've gotten a lot better at it, thankfully. So I'm happy we can pull it off. Well, Adam Matz and Brad Spile fighting out for 8th position. Look at Spile's right on the rear of Matz. He's pretty much knocking on him there. Don't really blame him though, because he can get past Matz. Then look right ahead of them, you've got Jenkins, then you've got the fight between Hollingsworth and Seth.
And
Yeah,
look
he'll
at-
Spile to the inside.
Yeah, Spider's going to take that spot.
Yeah, Matt's is pretty much going to let him have it. Bog gets a actually really good run on the inside there, considering how far inside he was. Now he's going to try and make the moves towards Rob Jenkins. So if he can catch up, that's a lot of positions right ahead, and that's 4 positions. That's almost, I think that actually puts him on the podium if he can get up there. Yeah, he's about 4 cars away from the podium.
And right now, Berus is starting to put a little bit of distance in between. He's up to 1.2, almost 1.3 ahead of Mark Jenkins. I think Mark Jenkins just got to, he was up there for a little bit. He probably just needs to settle in and let that car come back to him.
Yeah, I think it might have cooked the stars a little bit too much there. My bet is just wait for traffic. And maybe a pit stop for fuel. I don't know if we're going to have a green flag stop here. I think they have about, I don't know how many laps of fuel they have, but it's definitely not all the way to the end. I can guarantee that.
I'm watching the times between, well, Robert Berus, Mark Jenkins, and Todd Cray. We're running about equal times. That time, Cray was a little bit slower. but they've been pretty consistent on their times. Let me see if there's anybody doing anything out here. We got a lot of side-by-side. Let's see. You got Stewart, first car lap down. How far back to Nowinski? A little bit of a ways. The Stewart's kind of sitting easy right now for the lucky dog. As long as he doesn't get into any kind of trouble.
It looks like Seth has actually managed to break away a bit from Hollingsworth. But they were pretty close, almost in sync with each other, but now he's backed up a little bit. And I think Seth got actually closer to Caleb Thompson.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like he got closer to Thompson. That time looked like he went a little bit high, but I don't know if that was a planned move or not, but he's definitely closing in on Thompson.
Look at that. They're both going higher on entry. They both did that. I wonder if that was both like a collective mistake or they're both intentionally running higher. Seth's still running that in the actually second line entirely.
And he was getting a real good run in. But you can see.
His run up isn't exactly that bad either.
Watching the time here is 0.2, I believe that's 266.
And look, it's actually getting real close to Caleb by doing this. One thing I do like watching with Seth, Seth always tries the higher lines. If we don't done other tracks, well, hell, it's, I think it was Talladega, he went 3 wide for most of the race.
He was way up against that wall.
Yeah. He always gets real close to the outside wall. It's like he wants to be best friends with it. I'm the opposite. I like hugging that yellow line, thank you.
I try to stay down low only because it gives me that extra room if I make a mistake.
Yeah, exactly. It's the mistake buffer. Welcome Seth now to the inside. Caleb goes high.
Ooh, Seth had to get out of it.
There. Yeah, he had to let off there. He could have lost the car entirely. Let me see, he hasn't lost position yet. Still got a chance to make this work. Oh, he gets a pretty good run there. He's now alongside him. He should get in the next corner if he gets a good run off. And he does.
He's going to get in front.
Marks Seth up to 5th position. Sorry, 4th position. Meanwhile, a little further back, Spidler is actually slowly catching Rob Jenkins as well.
And Adam Matt's not too far behind Spidle, and right behind Adam Matt, Steve Yenich. You got some
little mention as well is look at 3rd and 2nd. Cray's been catching Mark Jenkins. We haven't been paying attention, but he's actually within about half a second from him.
And who's that in front? That is the 36 of Art Peck, so he could be a factor in that.
Oh yeah, if he can slow down Jenkins for even like a split second, that'll be enough for Cray to be a lot closer. Alternatively, he can also mess it up for Cray, so, you know, wild card right there.
And look at, I'm just looking at Spidle, Mats, and Yenich, man.
Ooh, and Hollingsworth now trying to make a pass on Caleb on the inside. Because Caleb's been defending really well on that higher line. Like, you can't quite defend permanently, but he's been managing to make people really have to work for it.
And you know what happens when you run that inside line too much, too hard.
You start cooking eggs in your tires, yeah.
That's it. You start falling back, but he's doing pretty good.
Yeah, Caleb's done a damn good job there. I think Hollingsworth will finally get it here. But it took him, what, 2 laps, 3 laps to make that even finish? And Caleb's got a good run. He might counterattack straight away. No, he doesn't.
Somebody down into the grass. Tapped the inside wall back out onto the track. That was the 210.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Of Rob Jenkins. Oh, no. Let me go back and see what happened. Looked like he just kind of lost it, maybe.
Yeah, he got a little loose, tried to save it, and then just, yep, gone.
Yeah, slight tap into the wall. It does keep it going straight, so not too bad, but a little bit of damage on that car.
Yeah, it's a shame. He was on the move forward, too. He was getting closer to Hollingsworth, sorry.
Hollingsworth in front of Thompson now, trying to chase down Seth. Todd
Oh,
Cray
look at third and second.
close. Yeah, he's
Third
close.
and second, they're right there. Question is, can Cray make the pass? Jenkins is hogging that inside line.
And Cray kind of went a little high there. I don't know if he's trying to use that outside for a little bit more drive in.
He's been doing that a lot. He's been sitting on the higher line there. Like I said, now Jenkins is running a bit higher, and here comes Cray on the inside. He's not going to let him get away with that. Immediately he's on the inside. I think, did Jenkins just let him go pretty much?
Yeah, he might
I think
have.
he did. Yeah, he breaks really early, so I think Jenkins might just let him go by. Maybe he's got a better chance of catching Berus and getting them both to the front.
And look at that. We're already at 102 laps this time. Man, this is flying by.
Oh, Cray almost loses it. Actually, both of them almost lose. Both of them slide on exit. Those tires must be cooked by now.
And look at Berus. 2.7 seconds ahead. He's got 101 laps led so far. And
You know the terrifying thing? He's currently in the middle of traffic, and he is still a 10th faster than
that's
Cray.
the thing. Even with lap traffic, man, it's like, seriously, dude.
42 ahead of him just had a bit of a moment, but
Oh, that
luckily
you don't
it
want
doesn't cause anything embarrassing.
Yeah, you don't want to see that as a leader.
Yeah, he's just absolutely blitzing through the field.
Let's take a lap with him, man. Let's check out what he's doing. Inside with the leader right now. Let's see the way he's taking this track. He's got a good rhythm going, man. Watch, I say that in the wreck, right? Sorry, Robert, but you know how it is.
Commentator's curse always.
But he's really got a good rhythm going.
Oh yeah, that is smooth as butter.
Him just kind of lay off, let the car roll a little bit. Ease back into the throttle all the way out to the wall. Same thing in one, roll it down to the line, nice and easy. You hear him kind of nice and gentle on that throttle, man, taking it out.
Yeah, and every time he does it, he saves the tires too. Everyone else is like trying to foot to the floor and doing little slides. He's so smooth that his tire's gonna be like perfect still.
So Mark Jenkins right now in third, getting ready to go by the 3. But Pearson's still 1 lap down. Ray a little bit further back. Let's see, anybody fighting out here? You still got Speidel, Yenish. Yenish got, I believe, I want to say Mats was in front of Yenish before. So I think Yenish got that spot from Mats, and now Yenish is trying to move forward on Speidel.
Yeah, there's a little fight developing there for sure.
And meanwhile, 22 of Stewart's still holding on to that spot, hoping for a caution, man. I know he doesn't want to have to take a wave around.
He's no longer lucky dog. Pearson and Rusty have been, and Sean Stevens have been passed by the leader, so they're now the lucky dog.
Oh,
So he's gonna try and catch
oh
them
yeah,
there, but
yeah.
halfway
Oh,
there.
he's got a long way to go now. Oh, man, that's not what he wants to see.
Speaking of that fight though between Spiral and Yetch, look up ahead of them. Caleb Thompson, he's been slowly falling back. I think his tires are just dead. When he gets back to Spiral, they're gonna bunch this pack up. There's gonna be 4 cars in close proximity. I doubt anyone's gonna be braking when they get there.
And look at that. 0 lead changes, man.
It's terrifying.
Go back up to Schultz sitting in 4th. Mark Jenkins up in 3rd. Todd Cray in 2nd, just going by the 42 of Adam Lewis. Nice paint, Adam. I like that car, man. That is cool looking.
Definitely one of our favorites today.
See, Rob Jenkins right now, he's still got 11th place, so he didn't really fall off too bad. Just without a caution is really hurting him.
This fight between Yetch and Spider's getting closer now.
I think Yenis is just riding it out, man.
He backed up a little bit on this lap. He got a lot closer earlier. One mistake from Spidler, Yanich will slingshot past him like a rocket ship. Honestly, Yanich as well taking a bit of a higher line. Seeing a few guys doing that now.
I wonder if they have to. I wonder if the car is just, well, no, here goes Spider back
Sliding
down to the
up,
bottom, yeah.
It could be the car's just sliding up.
Take a quick look, let's see. 85 degrees, so the track went up even more.
Yeah, well, everyone's running the same line. Track's definitely going to heat up.
And now they're approaching the 3 of Bruce Pearson, who's a lap down.
Here comes Yanich.
He's got his nose under to see if he can do anything here.
But yeah, he was working on that one for a few laps now, but here he's alongside. Is he going to try and make it work?
Does he have enough?
Power, 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 and he gets it, I think. Nope. Holds on.
Oh,
Here's the fun part though now. Bruce Pearson's now ahead of them. Lap traffic. Bruce gets out of the way.
yeah, he takes it up high. That was pretty cool.
Oh!
Whoa, that was close.
That close up there on exit almost became a catastrophe, but Yanich now is actually making progress here.
Yeah, but look, here comes Spido back again on the outside, man. He's like, dude, I'm not giving it up that easy.
No, actually, I just saw something there. Like Yanich on the inside, his wheel clipped the yellow line for a moment there, and it turned the car perfectly. He's able to power out.
Look,
I don't think he did that intentionally, because he's not doing it again, but he did it that one time. The car just reacted like perfect.
and he just doesn't have enough to slide up in front. But look, here, Adam Matt's going to take advantage of this too now.
Oh yeah, and Yanich is clear.
Now let's see what Matt's can do.
Yeah, Matt's going to strike with that iron that's hot right now. Perfect time to do it. But it looks like he can't quite make it work. And we just saw Spiral and Yanich all having little slides on the exit. We'll say Cray has not really lost Berus too much more. He's not lost any more time at the moment. He's not gaining, but he's not losing him yet. Give it another lap or two there. I'm sure Berus will find some like magical rocket button beneath his seat.
He just got by the 28 of Nowinski's, and now Nowinski's 2 laps down.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, Barris is just on fire here, man. 119 laps led.
Oh, see Yanich going on another slide on exit. Spar's not letting him get away. He's been holding on right behind him. And those slides from Yanich are not helping his case. I'm loving watching this. Every lap, one of these guys will make a slide, trying to hold on to that car and get more speed.
And we're at 60, coming to 68 laps run on these tires and fuel.
I think, and this is not accurate. This is a guess. You get about 80 to 100 laps on fuel. I don't know where the number actually is, but they've still got some laps of fuel for sure. But does someone maybe pit for tires? Let's have a look at the leader, see what the lap times have changed by. Let's see. He actually hasn't lost much time at all. Yeah, he's only about a second slower at most.
I was going to say, because he was running like a 20.9 pretty much, and this time he ran a 21.5, so not really too far off considering coming to 70 laps on that car.
Oh yeah, like his fastest lap was at the start of the race, second lap, 20 flat. And now he's only doing a 21.5, so he's only a second and a half slower than his absolute best. And yeah, I'd say he could probably hold this pace for another like 30 laps of that without any worry. There's definitely not going to be tires, I think it's just going to be fuel. Oh, Yanich again, another slide. Everyone's competing for Formula Drift here.
And look, he's got quite a distance though in front of Spido.
He's slowly making that gap work.
Because Spido was, you know, pretty much on his bumper for a little bit. Who's somebody? Oh, that was the 210 again? Rob Jenkins. Oh, he went into the pits. So we should see him fly by these guys now because he made a pit stop.
Yeah, that'd be good. He has some pretty heavy left side damage. And also some front right as well, so his front end is crumpled from both sides.
Let's look back from, I don't know. Let's try looking back from the 42 real quick. Nope.
Nothing to note as well.
He went right past him. Never mind.
Nothing to note as well. Seth Schultz is closing in on Mark Jenkins for third. He's not been doing it fast, but he's been slowly but surely, hundredth by hundreds, just sneaking up on him. I don't know if he can tiptoe in a cup car, but he's doing a pretty good imitation. Before he knows it, he's going to be right behind him. Seth's keeping that thing straight, though. He's not been doing much sliding at all. He's been managing to keep it pretty straight on exit.
Yeah, he might be trying to like be a little bit conservative.
He's going to have to be, for sure. This is not going to be really a tire run.
Man, 75 laps so far on most of these cars out here. I think you got Adam Lewis. Yeah, he's coming into the pits. Now Jason Moses just slowed on the track a little bit. He just came out. I'm curious to see when the leaders are going to start coming in.
I think the answer is going to be as late as humanly possible. Just like till you get the last like drips of fuel in your tank.
And I wonder if Robert Berus comes in, is Todd Craig going to follow him that lap? Or is Craig going to try and take it around one more time?
Honestly, there's no real gain to staying out, I think. He's going to be slower no matter what. So go in, try and get freshies, and just hope you have more pace. That being said, Craig's actually gained a lot of time. What the? He was 2.3 seconds back. He's now 1.5. Did I miss something? Did a lap car give Berus a hard time or something? Because Craig's gained like about 0.7 of a second.
Yeah, he definitely made a big jump there. I don't know, unless Berus had a moment with somebody or something. He's catching Ron Holyfield now. I know Rons can't be too happy about seeing the leader coming up behind him. That's a frustrating feeling, man.
Berus going in?
Yep, Berus coming in.
Is Craig going to follow?
Let's see what Craig's going to do. No, Craig's going to stay out. We'll have one lead change here so far. That's going to be Todd Cray now, your leader, while Berus is in the pits. Mark Jenkins is in the pits. Berus is in the pits.
Cray's staying out.
Yeah. 80 laps, man, on those tires.
I'm curious what the play is here.
I think he's trying to put Berus a little bit in a hole if he can, man. Because he was close enough to him, you know what I mean? It wasn't like where Berus had a 5-second lead on him, and you know what I mean?
Yeah. Rongo's in the pits, leaving Cray with some fresh air here.
Yeah, Holyfield's in, Hollingsworth is in. 14-2 for Mark Jenkins.
This might have been the play. I don't know if it's going to work for Cray, but this might have been the play to stay out.
Yeah.
We say he just lost a lot of time though. Rob Jenkins went past him on the inside and forced him wide, so he just lost a lot of time there. So I think we're going to find out that Cray's going to be behind him again.
And Cray started 9th. Let's see where Berus is. Let's see. All right, Cray is crossing the line. Where's Berus? Berus is just coming into 4.
He's a lap down as well.
I just want to see the time difference, you know what I mean, for when Cray comes into the pits. Cray's probably hoping right now that a caution will come out.
Caution, yeah. I mean, look at what's happening in front of Berus. It's like 6 or 7 cars, all different paces, all near each other.
Everybody's like all over.
You see Berus is just trying to fly through them now as fast as he can.
Steve Yenish now all over the back of Caleb Thompson again for 3rd.
I think he's going to get him here too. He's got a really good run coming up. Not quite.
And Berus right behind them too, man. Something happens that's going to like Berus nowhere to go. He's going to have to try to take it 3 wide. He's got to get them before that turn. Yeah, he'll.
And no one backed out of that one. No one backed out. And Yanis will get the position there too. Yanis takes advantage of it and just slides up in front.
Yeah, so now Yanis will go up to third. Caleb Townsend back to fourth. Seth Schultz in second. He's in pits. Wow, I can't believe, look at Cray. 87 laps on those tires, man. Going for lap 88.
And his lap times, I thought his lap times are getting worse, but he's actually not doing that bad on him still.
Yeah, 21.6 last time by. That's not bad. See what
Yeah,
Berus.
it's about the same pace.
Berus was a 20.5. I'm just curious to see when he comes in, like what the time difference is going to be when he gets back out on track.
3 seconds ahead.
The only good thing is if it stays green, Cray will have a lot fresh tires than Berus, but you saw Berus's time really didn't drop off all that much, so I don't know how much of a difference that's really going to make.
And Cray's lap times are about a tenth or two slower than what Berus was running before. So even if Berus was on his old tires, he would still be slower than Cray is right now. So Cray would still be slower than what he is then. I don't think he's going to be able to catch up to him. Every single lap he does now is going to be pushing Berus closer and closer to him. And when he pits, Berus will be further ahead.
Look at this craziness over here with all right, Stewart went in.
Yeah, a lot of guys are coming to the pits here, so we might see an absolute pit exit chaos.
You got Yanish, you got the 42 of Lewis, you got the who is that? The 123, 133. I mean, some guys got new tires. You got Hollyfield there with new tires. That was close. You saw that?
Jenkins looking for a gap which didn't exist.
That was close.
Oh man, I was clenching there. That was a scary one. Gets past.
And here comes Hollyfield now trying to go by.
Look at this. Look at Cale Thompson, and look, he's behind Thompson. Berus is about to pass Todd Cray and get his lap back.
Whoa.
There's cars
You see all that with them?
Oh yeah, 2 cars exiting pits.
22 coming out, the 5. Oh my goodness, man.
There's cars everywhere, and Cray is not doing too bad, but he's starting to lose pace. Yeah, he lost the full like 7/10 from that one lap alone.
Yeah, he's got to come in soon, man.
I think he's hoping for like a pit exit chaos where someone gets a caution, but so far everyone's managed to get away with it. It's been an absolute madhouse, but apparently the madhouse has actually managed to work.
Yeah, he's got to talk to his spotter now and decide what are we going to do, man. Are we coming in or what?
I don't think the answer is when. I think the answer is we're definitely coming in right now, right?
22 making a move here to the inside of the 75. It is not for position, but scary for the 75.
How is he still driving that car? I don't get it. I think Yenich is still out as well. Yeah, Yenich and I believe Mats are still out as well.
Yeah, Mats. 3 drivers, man, on 95 lap tires. Art Peck on 92 lap tires.
We'll see which one of them blinks first.
126 of Sean Stevens right behind Todd Cray, who's being shown in the lead still. Looks like Mullis coming out of the pits in the 35. Yeah, I'm not sure what Cray's got planned, man, but he's definitely sticking to it.
I think he's just hoping a prayer for the caution. It's just praying a caution pops up. If he does, he gets freshies, so does everybody else, and now most of the field is down a lap. Funny thing is, though, Berus will only be in 4th out of that too, which is just terrifying. Alright, Cray's in. He's going in. He's throwing in the towel there.
All right, so let's watch. Let's see where this.
Berus is already going past pit entry now.
So Steve Yanich now will get scored for the lead. So Yanich will get that. Let's see where Berus ends up, because Yanich still has to come in, and so does Mats. Berus getting ready to pass the start-finish line. And let's see where's Cray. Cray's just getting out of pit road. He's going to be behind Berus. Going to have a little bit of a distance to him, too.
I believe he's going to be behind Seth Schultz as well. Like, he's a long way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a lap down. He's currently back in what is it, 8th position now? Oh
Yeah,
god, 10th.
10th.
Still dropping. I think I actually might keep dropping as well. That was a brave move, but unfortunately he gave up like 9 positions there. He goes Steve Yanchin to the pits. Mats is still going. He wants a lap left.
Oh, we got the 22 into the inside wall. Oh no, that wasn't the 22. My bad. That was a 126.
That gave me a heart attack, man.
Yeah, blue and white car, man. So sorry, 126. Go back and take a look what happened. Looks like I'm
Yeah,
not sure because he blinked out on my screen, so I'm not sure what happened to him. Maybe the back end just came out.
And no caution too. Like that there would have been the moment that Cray, Mats, and Yanis were hoping for, but unfortunately just did not get it.
Yeah, and it would have been a day late. Yeah, Matt's going in. That would have been a day late and $1 short. So that should give it back up to Robert Berus.
Oh yeah, like Mats was actually only 2 seconds ahead of Berus. If he did not pit this lap, Berus would have actually caught him. Which is, my god, this is just horrifying.
And let's see, Todd Cray 1 lap down right there at Berus trying to get it back the hard way. And looks like Berus just going to let him go. I don't think Berus thinks he's a threat right now because he's got to come all the way back around.
On 43 laps. It's not going to happen. I think that was a brave call, but it's just going to blow up in his face, unfortunately.
And then who is that up there with the 28? Oh, you got Speidel.
Pearson,
yeah, Pearson. Nowinski. Caleb Thompson. Oh, wait, who's that up in front of them? Rob Jenkins, Jeff Hollingsworth. Side by side, that is 4 position.
3 wide again.
Yeah. Yanis a lap down, but he's like, come on, guys, y'all can fight, but move out my way and do it.
Oh,
look at that. Yeah. 210 Rob Jenkins kind of has to move up a little bit and give that spot up. Caleb Thompson now.
Much for choice there.
Yeah, and Caleb Thompson's starting to close in now, too. So we'll see. Yeah, he's going to go to the inside.
Fortunately, Rob Jenkins' car is just absolutely pummeled.
Yeah, he's going to have to give that spot up, too. He's hanging on, but I just don't think he's got enough. Yeah, no, you don't have enough in that car.
I think it's just way too bent.
So, meanwhile, Robert Berus is 6.9 seconds over the 133 of Mark Jenkins in second. Mark's doing really good, though, man, to hang on to second. Even Seth, man, up in third. See something. Where did
Seth is slowly catching Mark Jenkins, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
Yeah, Seth started, I believe that says 8th.
Seth started 6th, and Mark Jenkins started 7th.
All right, there we go. Couldn't tell if that was 6 or 8, dude. These contacts, I think I need new ones, bro.
I think I need them. My eyes going bad too, man.
We got, let's see, that's Todd Cray. He's not fighting for a position with Speidel,
yeah.
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, he is. And so he'll take that spot from Speidel.
Those tires are going to give him like massive speed compared to these guys, but
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be able to make up 18 seconds on those tires.
We've seen stranger things happen, man.
True that, true that.
Here he goes, going to try and close in here on Caleb Thompson for 5th. He's definitely,
car still ahead of them too.
yeah, he's definitely making progress here, but man, it's a long way to go. It's a tall order to hit.
Tall order, big mountain, all of that stuff. He's got a lot of work to do.
And we had a couple different leaders. I didn't think anybody was going to get up and lead tonight. I thought it was just going to be a Robert Berus show, but I mean, don't get me wrong, 142 laps led. He's definitely shown that he got a car out here.
Yeah, and the thing is, he could have stayed out there and kept going, and actually kept all the laps led while doing this. He's just got so much pace.
Look at Cray.
Yeah, it looks like Hollingsworth almost blocked him off a bit there, but that's alright, he's still got pace. Probably get him on this next lap.
Man, so Cray goes by Thompson. Now he's going to try and take Hollingsworth. Look at that. Two of them within like 2 laps, man. Shows you the difference in tires right there.
Yep, now he's got one more car to catch, and then he'll be on the podium again.
Yeah, he's got a long ways to go. Let's see, how far is he from Seth? He's only 2.6 back.
Should be 5 seconds back from Seth.
Are my eyes that bad?
No, hold on. It's
Oh, yeah, you're
3
right.
point something. It's
Yeah.
4.2.
It's dropping, right? 3.9 now. They're showing on mine. 5 look like a 2, man. That's that font.
Yeah, I need to steal whatever you've got, man. Because yours is far more accurate than mine. I'm going by the standardized racing one, man.
Oh, you're on the other side of the world, bro. Well, I'm actually using it's the ATV ATVO.
I'll have to grab that at some point. Craig is catching Seth at a remarkable pace. To be fair, Seth is not doing it too bad himself. He's been slowly catching Mark Jenkins. Got 30 laps to go here. Little fight going ahead of him without Peck and Adam Lewis. Different laps, but who cares?
I was just looking at that. I was like, oh, dude, in front of the leader?
Nah, they're in front of Toke Cray.
See, Nowinski. Look at Nowinski.
Yeah, it's a fight ahead of Berus as well.
3 of them right there in front of Berus, man.
Berus doesn't really mind at this point. He's got 7 seconds gap. He's fine. He
Yeah.
might just sit back, break out the popcorn and watch this go.
He'll mind it if one of those guys gets sideways in front of him and he gets a little T-bone.
Nowinski almost did.
Yeah,
Nowinski almost did.
like a little bit of a T-bone steak going on here, man. You just can't tell I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, we both, buddy, when we're done here.
Oh! Contact between the 3 and the 75. The 3 got loose in front of the 75. Caution comes out. Little bit of damage to the front of the 75, but not really bad. But man, that was close. Probably not what Robert Berus wanted to see, man. Look, let's go back a little bit and check it out. Watch the 3 right there, and then watch the 75. I believe on the next lap, you see the 3 start getting sideways. And Berus was right there. I mean, very slight contact, but man, that could have been a lot worse. Look, yeah, see? Oh man, that could have been really bad.
In a way, Berus is probably glad that happened because ahead of him was still Nowinski and the other, I can't remember who the other guy was. They were fighting it out in front of him.
Yeah, that'll split it up just a little bit. So let's see who we got takers coming down. Looks like everybody's coming in.
You'd have to be mad. Except maybe Cray. Cray's the only person who could have gotten away with it, but I don't think he's going to do it.
Yeah, 25 laps to go. I don't know, man. That's a stretch. He's got a pretty good position, so why not come in and get tires? And
I mean, he has the freshest tires. He could probably get away with it. Maybe he goes for rights only? It could be a possibility.
Yeah, that's that I didn't even think about.
He's taking 4.
Yeah, looks like he's taking 4.
Is anyone going to be crazy? The answer is yes. It will be Mark Jenkins.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought Mark Jenkins took 2.
He took 4.
Yeah, he took 4. He had a good pit stop, 14 seconds flat.
Yeah. What in the world was that? That was amazing.
And a 39.3 total on pit lane and all, man. That's not bad.
Wait, what happened to Berus? Why is Berus so far back?
Oh, I think he got busted. Might have to go back and watch his speed. He might have got busted on pit road, man.
I think he got a little bit of damage repaired there. He was sitting in the stall for a bit longer than he needed to.
Yeah. But we'll see if it lets more cars by him, then he got popped.
We'll see from Rob Jenkins, who's currently behind him. If he passes by, then Robert might have been caught. He might have been caught.
Yeah, I think he got caught speeding, man. And we've obviously interviewed him quite a bit because he's won a ton of races, but he'll tell you too, man. Sometimes he makes a mistake like that,
Yeah, he definitely got caught there. Rob Jenkins went straight past him. So yeah, he got busted speeding in the pit lane.
That
That is a rough way to go.
Yeah, that will hurt. So meanwhile, Mark Jenkins now up front. Let's take a quick look at this summary. 5 lead changes. We're only at the caution number 2. We still got about 20, gonna be 22 laps.
Yeah.
Be 21 when we go green, I believe. And
This
Mark
is gonna be
Jenkins,
chaos.
look, Seth Schultz, Todd Craig, Caleb Thompson. Thompson having a good run all night, man. He's been up here in the top 4, top 5. Brad Speidel manages to get back up to 5th.
I want to ask you now. We've got 20 laps to go. Anyone you putting your money on? Put $1 on a person. What do you got?
I'm going to say, man, that's tough.
Oh yeah, you got
that
20
is
laps. anything can
tough.
happen.
I don't know how Mark Jenkins' car. Well, I don't know if Jenkins can get a good start. I'm gonna go with Mark Jenkins. I think if he can get a good start and keep it safe, he's got a good shot at it.
My bet's gonna be on Cray, to be honest. Seth's obviously pretty fast. Jenkins is his home track, but Cray's been showing that right mix of aggression and keeping his car in one piece. And he's willing to make the move, so I think my money's gonna be on Cray here.
Yeah,
That being
crazy.
said, we're gonna watch Berus fly through the field like a missile.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be on definitely gonna be on a mission here, man. All right, dude.
There we go. Should be hopefully the final caution for the race. And he's gone. Jenkins didn't even wait. He's popped.
I
He's
tell
gone.
you, he's got to get a good start if he wants to stay out front.
Look at Cray. Cray's already alongside Seth on the inside. Trying to make a stick on turn 1. And he almost does. Seth gets a pretty good run there.
Yeah,
Seth sliding on the outside, but holds on the position.
Seth is trying not to let him get by. We'll try and hold him down a little bit. Oh, Thompson going around.
He holds it. Oh, he impacts Berus, but no caution. Car's still going.
Yeah, wow, that was, wow. He
Yeah,
never
Berus
really
was
stopped.
there.
Yeah, Barris had a little bit of contact.
I think he's good though, but man, that would have been an absolute heart attack.
Schultz holding on to 2nd. Cray back to 3rd.
Yeah, Seth managed not only to defend that, but actually pretty much clear Cray entirely.
Yeah,
and now look at Seth, he's right behind Mark Jenkins.
Yeah, he might be the sleeper we weren't looking at. Oh, we got a wreck. The 5 of Spiral around.
Oh no, the 36 collects him, and so does Hollowfield as well.
Trying to find him. Where is he?
Oh no, that was a self spin from the 5 too.
Yeah. Oh,
He was
that's so
sliding
bad.
down to the inside, but the moment his wheel touched that yellow line, it just flicked him the other way around. Just grabbed the curb and sent him.
Watching the 5 right here. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, and Art Peck. Oh, Caleb Thompson got a piece of that, too.
That's who it was, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of a piece of that. Oh, and a hard hit to the inside wall, too, man. Oh, dude.
That's not what anyone wanted to see.
No, and he was having a great run.
Yeah, the top 5 or 6 do not pit at all. Jason Miles is the first guy to pit.
17 to go. I don't know. I think I'd have come in, man.
Nah, absolutely not. No, if you're in the first top 6, not in the world. These are short laps, 20 seconds at most.
That's probably why I would have lost the race, but I'd have went in. I'd have been like, yo, I'm
Yeah.
getting tires, man.
I would have been the same, to be honest. Like, nope, I'd rather survive this race than go for first, thank you.
You can give me a few more spots.
There's a reason we're broadcasting a not race.
You can say that again. Look at that, man.
Hey, Seth defended second place really, really well there. And Jenkins gets to try and get another restart. He has to try and make the same thing work twice.
But now, does he
Seth
go?
makes it.
Does he go right away like he did before? Or does he try to fool them and wait a little longer to confuse the? Because he's got to do something to get the advantage over Schultz.
He's got to clear him entirely before the first corner. If he can get him entirely clear and get Seth possibly even fighting Cray, he's got a chance. But the one thing I'm kind of scared about now, Berus is now in 6th.
Yeah, he's.
He's 3rd row now.
Let's take a look at Barris's car real quick.
A little bit of front right damage. You can see the scrape there. I can't
Yeah.
really see much on the front left.
Not too bad though.
It's going to be like 14 laps of chaos here.
He doesn't have a ton of damage. A little bit of a crumple there in the fender. That shouldn't really hurt him all that much.
That wouldn't be even noticeable. Probably had some more, but he got a bit of damage repaired in the pits in the last pit stop.
So Jenkins is going to take the inside or the outside?
Inside. There's no way taking the outside. You'd have to be an absolute madman.
All right, so we're setting up here, man. Could be another one.
I'm not sure if we're going to have another caution or not. My bet is we probably will, but at the same time, these guys have shown they can do long races without cautions.
I just think, man, there's a lot of fast cars up here in the front right now. You know what I mean? So it's like, especially on these restarts, you got to get that spot now. You can't
Everyone
wait.
wants a piece of that pie.
Take a quick
No more
look.
give and take. It's just take. I want that position. If a caution pops up, I don't care.
Look at the top 5. Mark Jenkins, Seth Schultz, Todd Cray, Rob Jenkins, Jeff Hollingsworth, man. Both.
And then Mullis and Berus. Don't forget those two guys. Like, Berus has obviously been dominant the whole race, but Mullis is also remarkably fast when he wants to be. So maybe expect a big charge from him too.
And look at Stewart in 9th place, back on the lead lap. Matt's on the lead lap.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys here going to be trying to fight for it to the end.
Watch this. Pace car's getting ready to go in. Let's watch Mark Jenkins. Is he going to just fly off?
He's going to try and get the perfect run on Seth there.
He's got him. He's got him, man. He's got him. Oh, look, he's going to trick him. Look at, I had a feeling.
So look at Cray. He immediately snaps to that. He knows what's going on. And he almost clears Seth, but he gives him a lot of room on the outside.
Yeah, he's going to, So Cray is going to fight.
That's like, whoa, oh no.
Oh. Was that Schultz?
Yeah.
And look behind him, man. Mullis and Rob Jenkins, Robert Berus, man, these dudes are fighting hard.
And Mullis was behind Berus. He flew forward. He actually got past Berus and Rob Jenkins. Now fighting with Hollingsworth as well.
Oh, contact Berus to the inside wall.
Oh, he's gonna have a caution.
Oh, Berus to the inside wall. Oh, dude, he is not gonna be happy.
Oh no, Rob had a bit of a wiggle there and connected into Berus.
He is not gonna be happy, man. That car is a little bit tangled up. Don't look too bad though. I don't know, man.
I don't know. Front damage and rear damage. That thing is not pleasant.
He's gonna have to definitely go in and get tires. Yeah, a little bit of. We go back and see if we can see what happened with Rob.
Rob Jenkins on the outside got a little bit loose, grabbed hold of the car, but as he did, it kind of like wagged in the Berus.
I don't think if Berus was there, I think Jenkins would have been down in the inside.
Yeah, Jenkins would have been straight actually. He managed to hold on to it. You kind of saw it there. He grabbed hold of it, and the moment he did is when he flicked into Berus essentially. Maybe he might have lost control in the opposite direction at some point, but I think at that point he kind of had a hold of it.
Man, you know who's not liking this at all, right?
Berus?
No, Mark Jenkins. Because now he's got another start that he's got to do. He's like, dude, I did 2 restarts already and held off position. You making me do it again? Come on, man. And he's got Cray there with him now. You know, Cray's fast, man. And Cray's not afraid to try, so I don't know. I don't see Cray lifting. Yeah, I definitely don't see Cray lifting. All right, let's take a quick look at the summary again here. We're still at 5 lead changes. We're at caution number 4. The cautions came late in the race, and will be 9 laps to go this time by. Wait for the pace lights to go out. Mark Jenkins, let's see. Let me take a quick look at Mark. Where are we at?
Okay, I was just trying to listen to see what was going on comms, but yeah. So just one of the race officials explaining what that caution was from. They were saying it's from netcode. I don't think I saw netcode there, but that might be true.
It's possible. I mean, I didn't really go back and look at the angles, you know, super tight. I just assumed he was going around and they made contact because it looked like it from the camera. But
yeah,
it's, you know, you're down at the end of the race, man. It's gonna happen, you know.
Yeah, everyone's now fighting for every like split second they can get.
And you can't, you know, you can't give up your spot.
Oh yeah. Mark Jenkins, man, is gonna be sweating bullets.
Yeah, he's got to be like, man, come on, dudes. Can we keep this green? Let me just go.
One thing I want to see, I want to go back and have a look at this. Jason Mullis went from behind Berus like an 8th or 9th and was now in 5th. What did he do to make that work?
Well, we saw him go by Hollingsworth, and then he was fighting with somebody else when that caution came out. But he was definitely moving forward.
So there was a little bit of tangling going with Hollingsworth and Jenkins, and Mullis just kind of like capitalized and got past Berus and Jenkins in one go.
Yeah.
The right place, right time, and the balls to make it work.
Yeah, he's got the right spot now. Still anybody's race here, man. And we
You still got your money on Jenkins?
Yeah, I'm still saying Jenkins, man. I think he's gonna get him on the start. We're winding these laps down, bro. If we stay green, if we can stay green to the end, I mean, Cray's gonna be really strong on the outside there, but he's gonna have Seth fighting him on the inside, and you know that can get a little bit ugly, man.
Oh yeah, 5-lap shootout. It's gonna be 5 laps of utter chaos.
Because if you look, you know, Seth is wanting to get in front of Cray, and both of those drivers, man, will race hard. They race clean, but they will race hard.
Jenkins is gonna get the start on Cray.
All right, here's what Jenkins is gonna do. Soon as the pace car moves out of the way, he's gone. He's not even gonna mess around.
You did that one better. He could back up a little bit now and make the pace car fall forward a bit. Yeah, look at that. You almost did it a little bit. Fall back away from the pace car, and then you have a big runoff.
Oh, and he doesn't.
There it is.
I thought he was gonna.
He almost got Cray almost had him there, and Cray's actually going to hold on pretty well here. This is the closest anyone's been to Jenkins on a restart. If anyone's going to make this work,
Cray doesn't have anybody to fight him, so.
Mullis on the inside passes Hollingsworth straight away. Meanwhile, they're still too wide, too deep further back. But look at this front pack of 4 cars. They are close up. Seth with another slider loose on the rear. And look at Cray, man. He's right there. He's not letting go. Oh, Jenkins went a little bit loose on the apex there.
Man, look at that. We're coming to 4 laps to go, man. He's like, oh, dude. Oh, look at that. They are so close.
Oh. I was thinking, is Cray going to try the bump and run? Or is he going to try and make it clean? These guys do like driving clean, but I mean, you got to make it work.
Oh, look.
Work. And he does.
Oh, man. Wow.
He does it too. Oh, my.
Wow. Jenkins losing spots now, man, because he had to gather that car up.
Yeah, he's now off the podium. He's now in 4th, going to 5th.
Mullis now up into the podium spot.
Oh, man, you hate to see it, but that there is just what you have to do sometimes, especially in the final laps.
And I see them getting wild further back, man.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to look back there. It's madness.
Look at that. I mean, dude, it's just crazy back there.
Did you see someone engine explode? No, never mind. That's just a weird sound.
Yeah, look at 3. We were 3 wide just back there.
And for a moment, the Jenkinses were fighting each other too. Rob and Mark Jenkins were side by side. Look at
2
Cray
laps
with that
to
gap.
go. Oh, the 210's going around.
It's final lap though for Cray.
Oh, he stays. He stays. All right, let's see. Mullis is. Let's see if Mullis can hang on to that 3rd place spot because Hollingsworth is right there.
Yeah, Hollingsworth's too far away to make a shunt. Wait, what the hell? What happened to Seth? Mullis almost gets a pass.
Wow, he almost gets it. Todd Cray does take the win though, man. So that's an awesome job for Cray.
Oh yeah, the bump and run. You have to do it at some point, but man, that was rough for Jenkins. Rough for Berus. That race ending was not how I expected this race to go whatsoever.
No.
Like the entire podium.
Man, that's crazy. Todd Cray, 22 laps led, man. Seth Schultz will take 2nd, and Jason Mullis with a really strong finish here, man, will take 3rd.
Mullis with that stealthy run up to 3rd though, like well done.
Yeah, he had a great run here tonight, man. Let's watch this burn down.
Are they just looking at each other?
There we go. I was gonna say, I know he's got to burn it down, man.
Absolutely.
That's a good finish right there, man. All right, so let's see. Let's go to third place, Jason Mullis. We'll get Mullis down here and have a word in with him if I can find my mouse. And look at Mullis and Cray in the same room.
Yeah, those guys are in the team together.
I was trying to get him down here. All right, here we go. Jason Mullis, that's our booth. You get a copy.
Yes, sir.
Dude, what a run, man. 14th place start to a third place finish. Looking really strong there, too, at the end on those restarts, man. You had a pretty good run going, man. Run us through your race and run us through those last couple of restarts.
Oh, fresh tires there when everyone else stayed out and we was one of the ones to come out first on pit road as far as with tires. That really helped out for me. Otherwise, I was just stuck in the same spot wherever it was.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. Those last couple of restarts, we saw you gain a couple positions there, man. You avoided that one wreck that happened. Looked like right by you. You were able to capitalize on that. How was the car feeling out there for you? We saw the temperatures did go up a little bit from the start of the race by a couple degrees. Can you feel it in the car?
Car was, to me, it was a little bit, maybe a touch loose, not too bad, a little bit tight, but it wasn't too bad for me. I mean, I really didn't get a good grip on it as far as practice, so I really can't say what exactly it was.
Well, I'll tell you what, dude, man, from 14th place to third, get a podium finish, get yourself some points here tonight, man. That's definitely a great run for you, brother. That was our nice driving out there, too, man. The car doesn't look half bad at all, man. So you guys will be happy not having to tear too much of it up.
Yeah, this best run so far this season as far as this part of it. The other race has been disastrous for me, so I'll take this. No doubt.
Now, next week is Charlotte. How you feel about Charlotte? I know a lot of us have done a lot of laps on Charlotte. How about you?
It's the oval or the road course?
The oval.
Okay, oval. I still have to get the new Charlotte figured out compared to the old one, but
Yeah.
I'm working on it. So.
Yeah, if it's the Charlotte Roval, that'd be a night I'd be sick. I'd be calling in sick. I'm not very good at that. Wingy's a lot better at that track than I am, man. But yeah, even that new Charlotte, I was out there a couple weeks ago in the Cup car on there, I believe it was, and I was confused, man, because I forgot that it was updated. So it kind of threw me off for a little bit. But I'll tell you what, man, good run, man. 14th place start, third place finish. Car looks good. Looks like you got some momentum. Maybe, for the rest of the season here, man, things will turn around. You've been showing some speed tonight, so hopefully that stays with you, dude.
Yeah, hopefully it does. Congratulations there to Todd. Thank all the sponsors, Close by Christopher, all the other ones, Apex Button Bots, I think is one of them, 22. All of them, I mean, they just do a good job.
Yeah. All right, dude. Go celebrate. We'll look for you next week at Charlotte. And thanks for talking with us, man.
Yep.
All right. That was third place, Jason Mullis. Let's go to second place, Seth Schultz. Where's he at? Is he hiding?
I can pull him down for you.
Yeah, would you?
Okay.
All right, Mr. Seth Schultz. Sorry to interrupt your conversation there, but we need to get a word in with you, Mr. Second Place. How you doing?
Oh, not bad. Just about gave it away to Jason there. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm like, all I gotta do is ride it out, and yeah, it didn't happen. But it was great. I mean, ran, I don't know, fifth most of the night, and then the pit stops. I stayed out. I don't remember if Todd pitted before me. I think he did.
No,
he
was
pitted
one of the
after
last
I
ones to
did.
pit.
Yeah, and I pitted after Robert and those guys probably at least 10 laps after. And because I just had to try something, and it seemed to have paid off. quite a bit, and I was able to get through traffic pretty good.
Well, it's good to see you back up here, man. Been a little while since we talked to you, bro. Not a bad run for you. Looked like you were pretty good. We were questioning at the end. We didn't know what happened because even Wing said, "Man, what happened to Seth?" And I didn't see if you hit the wall or what, man. But Mullis was sneaking up there, man. He had himself a good run going.
Yeah, I was pushing a little too hard, and once I pushed it too hard off of 1 and 2 and got loose, then I let him catch up a little bit, and then I pushed it too hard the last 2 times in 3 and 4, and I'm like, I'm just going to give it away.
Now, I noticed, and even Wing noticed, man, a lot of races we watch you, Todd Cray, I think it's the 22, even the 75, man. A bunch of you guys like slide these cars and you come off the exits, man, and it just looks so like out of control, man. Is that just the way the cars are? Or is that just the way you guys drive?
It was no. If you were too heavy on the throttle, especially off the corner, it'd snap loose on you. So you had to really, you weren't like 4 for me. I wasn't full throttle till I was, I don't know, I was way past the apex, and I don't think I was full throttle till I was up next to the wall as the tires were. And then 1 and 2, not quite as much. I was to the throttle a little bit quicker, but after so many laps, then you weren't full throttle till you had the car straight.
I tell you what, dude, it's just something to watch you guys come off the turns like sliding, man, and it's just crazy. But I tell you what, it was a great race, man, here tonight. Cautions came out late. Obviously, towards the end of the race, there's a lot less give, a lot more take, man. But real clean race, man. Had I think it was like a 90-something green flag run at one point, man, and we weren't really sure of the fuel mileage on there. I think Todd Cray, we watched him just stay out lap after lap, and we were like, dude, man, he's got like 90-something laps on those tires. That was just crazy, man.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't think you could do 100, but you could get, because I remember when we had the first caution at 52, I think it was, and I looked at the fuel and I only had 8 gallons left, so we had used 10.7. So I figured, yeah, we can't do 100 laps on fuel, so I knew I had to wait till around lap 120, 110, 120-ish, and then that should be the last stop if it went green.
Nice. Well, listen, next week, Charlotte, it's going to be the Oval, am I right?
It's going to be the Oval, as far as I know. I forgot all about the build, so I believe it's Charlotte.
Yeah, that's what you got on the schedule.
Because we ran one road course already this year.
Yeah, because I was going to say that's what you got on the schedule. I know I was just telling Mullis right before we talked to you, I got out there on the new Charlotte, and it kind of confused me because it looks different, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
I'm not sure, if that's going to throw a loop for you or not, man. I mean, it's Charlotte, but, man, dude, it caught me off guard. I don't remember who I was talking to somebody. I don't know if it was Wingnut or somebody, but I was like, man, it just, the visualization of it, man, was just wrong for me. So I guess next time I need to pay attention. But should be a pretty good one next week, man. Hopefully you carry this momentum over and get you up here in the top spot.
Yeah, it'd be nice. This car, I don't know, this season I haven't been liking it very much. Just the way it drives, the way it handles. It's not for me. Even tonight I didn't care for it at all at first, and then I was probably 3% off on my brake bias. I should have started the race with it lower, but it felt good, so I went down in practice at the very end of practice, and then I'm like, okay, I should have went down another 3% so that I could have adjusted it even lower down in the race, because that's really what hurt me on the long run was not having to be just, I don't know, if you run the brakes too hard too long, the front end would go straight, and I just needed lower brake bias, and that's my fault.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, not bad for second place, dude. Good run, man. Anybody you want to give a shout out, say hi to before we let you go?
I gotta thank everybody that showed up tonight. I mean, heck of a good race. It's probably the best Richmond race we've ever had. I mean, we've never had a 50-lap green flag run and then almost 100 laps green flag, and then at the end of the race, that's to be expected. I mean, if you get a late race caution with 20 laps to go, it's every man from Salisbury.
Yeah, gloves off.
Tires, so
yep.
and I get it. And it was overall best race we've ever had here. So congratulations to Todd on the win, and I didn't have anything for him. I knew the first couple laps on that one restart I could get him, but the second restart I didn't figure I had a chance. But anyways, thank you guys for broadcasting, and thank Clocks by Christopher for what they do and sponsoring the series, and the clock trophies at the end of the year, Apex button boxes for their button boxes. We still got one more left to give away before the end of the season.
Nice.
And the iRacing service and my place of employment that pays me every week for my work so I can do this.
That's it. Medicine, sand, and gravel. Yeah.
Yep. So I guess that's it. You guys have a good one, and we'll see you next week.
All right, bud. Go celebrate second place. We'll see you at Charlotte.
All right, Temple.
All right.
See you, Wingy.
Have a good one. All right, let's grab our winner, shall we?
Yeah, you want to hit him?
Oh yeah, I'll steal him, mate.
All right, he's all yours, brother.
Hey, Mr. Cray, that's our booth. You got a copy?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, mate, you made that final stint very exciting for us, didn't you?
Man, that was an awesome race. I'll tell you, I had my ups and downs all night, and
Oh yeah.
you know, things didn't look like they were going to go my way. Then all of a sudden, take my hat off to Robert tonight. I mean, he was the class of the field. I'm not really sure what happened to him, but yeah, you got to go 200 laps. So we made it to the end, and real happy about it tonight, boy.
Yeah, well, we got to ask it first, man. That final pass on Jenkins, I think it's probably the first real bump and run we've seen. Was that intentional? Oh, I hate saying intentional, but did you expect it to happen, or was it kind of just, oops, it happened?
Actually, it definitely wasn't intentional. Maybe another 2 laps I might have, but yeah, it looked like he was driving it in really early, and I was taking the high line and really trying to roll, and just hard racing there. I mean, it was like dangling the meat in front of me. So, but yeah, that definitely wasn't intentional, and I like to always try to keep it clean, and it was a nice save by him. I'll say that much, and I'm glad he saved it, was able to finish. But yeah, man, we really wanted that win there at the end, I'll tell you.
Oh yeah, I would say it's probably the first clean and true bump and run I've seen, whether it's intentional or not. It's good on him for saving, and you would have done it in a few laps anyway. It's racing, man.
Yeah, like I said, a couple laps I might have tried, but he just his entrance was really low, which was really hurt him through the middle. So we took what was there, and yeah, we needed this tonight. I mean, it was a long race, and made a couple errors tonight. Didn't really bring my A game, and if you could pull them out when you don't bring your best, I mean that's a good night.
I mean, speaking of long race, man, you had probably one of the longest runs. Were you hoping for a caution, or do you have like another plan there? Because you spent a long time out on those tires.
Yeah, well, I came through the traffic there, and Robert had a nice lead on me, and I don't know, was there like 60 to go when he pitted, maybe something like that, and he had short
About
run
80.
speed, about 80. I mean, he had speed. It would take me at least a lot of time to catch him up. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm really not here for second or third. Let me try to catch him a lap down. That didn't work out, but we pit, and fortunately, other events would bring us back to the front. But yeah, I was hoping for a caution there, try to put me in a better position, because Robert was fast. I mean, as the laps really wore down, I felt like I was gaining on him, but I believe if I pitted with him and it stayed green, I didn't think I would be able to catch him. So that was the plan there.
Fair enough. And speaking of, man, like, hoping for a caution there, it was remarkably clean for a Richmond race. Like, that pit stop was such utter frenzy, but yet we had no cautions. Like, that's absolutely crazy.
I know, that's what I was figuring. Everybody was pitting. I just kind of played the odds there a little bit, But hats off to everybody, and even coming around for lap cars. I mean, everybody was really cordial, shall we say, and it's much appreciated, and it makes the races really fun. And but like you said, at the end there, it got a little bumpy, but yeah, it's all part of Richmond. I'm just feeling glad to get back to the short tracks. Lost my stuff here a little bit tonight because I haven't really been short tracking. So we'll take it.
Yeah, you got
Absolutely,
the win, man.
Like, one last thing as well, brother. Like, we saw you and a few other guys kind of like going a bit higher lines. Were you trying to like save the tires or find a faster line, or what was going on there?
Actually, I ended up starting to do it because I seen Seth early on. I mean, he was really driving it on the high line.
Oh yeah.
I mean, really driving. I was like, man, I mean, I would drive it in hard, and he was like another half car length in, and on those runs, I think it came back to hurt him a little bit. But yeah, I was just trying to get more drive off, try to get that thing squared up, not scrub them tires so much. And we also came in tonight and didn't set our brake bias correctly, so that was a big hindrance all night. A big one for driving it on the edge there, and I was just having a hard time getting it where I want it. And I also played around with the steering ratio there, which I tried a few things and it was not feeling good, and I did not expect to be here. Again, Robert was the man, but things roll our way here. I was surprised to be in that position, so that's awesome. It's awesome when it happens that way.
Oh yeah, when the dice roll just right, you're just like, yes.
Yeah, especially right, and the whole race just didn't feel like I was going to make. We had a top 3 car, maybe second place car, but Seth, everybody, you never know. I mean, everybody's running so good, and one little slip can cost you big. And staying out those extra laps there really, really hurt me. But I was making up some time. I don't know how far we would have made it up there, but like I said, we're going for the win. I wasn't here for second, third, or fourth, so I said let's try it. But it just came to be, guys. I mean, it just feels
Good luck,
really good.
man.
When you're running out front all night or top, you kind of feel you're going to win tonight. We just didn't feel like we had it, so man, super stoked about it.
You talk about like one slip, one mistake. Well, next week is Charlotte Oval, and I make mistakes on turn 4 there all the time. Is it a good track for you?
Yeah. We like Charlotte. I'm just feeling good back at the short track, man. I just wish we could do some short tracking, but we'll get out there. I got to get some laps in, and make sure my stuff's right before we take the green flag, so I don't have to suffer so much through the race. And the guys are fast, and if we bring this give and take mentality to Charlotte and have the pit stops come into play, it just makes it super fun, so this was awesome, especially at this track. And it was loose. I didn't know how it was going to play out with it. A lot of guys here, but like I said, there was a lot of give and take, and I really appreciate all that. And hats off to pretty much everybody that ran this one.
Absolutely, man. Well, hey, you had a great bloody race. You made an awesome show. Before we let you go, anyone you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah. Paul and Wingnut, SR Broadcasting, awesome guys. Clocks by Christopher, Apex Button Box, Seth and the whole group here at DieHard, Pets in Paradise, Infinite Hero, Clocks by Christopher again. He's on our car personally, so that's it. We're gonna keep on rolling.
Nice.
Well done, man. You did absolutely good, and we'll see you next week.
All right, fellas.
Congratulations, bro.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
All right.
Alrighty then. I just want to say again, like what him and Seth both said. Like, this is a Richmond race, yet we had, nearly 100 lap or more green flag runs?
I know, and for Richmond, too. I mean, and
we saw those pit stops, man. Those pit stops were chaos. It was utter chaos, like 5 laps. And yet, everyone came out perfectly. So I just want to say again, if everyone's still listening, you guys did great, seriously.
Yeah.
Those pit stops were perfect.
especially having so many cars on different, pit stops, man. You had some cars with, super lightning fast tires. Some guys on 90-something lap tires, and everybody just kind of, it was rough, but everybody just got through, man. No yellow came out, and, and it's cool to hear him say that, too, because I've been in that spot where I was in the lead, and I felt like, oh, man, this race is mine, and it gets thrown away. And then you have some nights where, dude, you just come out, and your car just feels like junk. And,
But you came first somehow,
and you end up, into a better spot than many times I come out, I thought I got a 12, 13 place car. I find myself in 4th or 5th, and I'd be like, wow, dude, I don't know where that came from, but that's cool, man.
If it wasn't for the menus in front of me, I wouldn't know that I wasn't watching real NASCAR. That's how good this one was. Alright, I guess we should run through the grid then, shall we?
Yeah, let me give me 1 second to get it pulled up here. We'll go over the results. You want to start us off?
Yeah, no worries, mate. Todd Craig comes home today with the win, followed by Seth Schultz in second. Jason Miles sneaks out a 3rd place finish. Jeff Hollingsworth just misses out in 4th position. Mark Jenkins, fortunately with that bumper run, comes back in 5th. Adam Matson 6th. Steve Yenich actually manages 7th near the end. Well done for him. As well as Josh Stewart in 8th. Robert Berus unfortunately pops up in 9th. And then Ron Holfield runs out top 10.
And then 11th, we got Caleb Thompson. Brad Spider will take 12th. Rob Jenkins will end in 13th. And Adam Nowinski will finish 14th. Adam Lewis 15th. Bruce Pearson goes 16th tonight. Art Peck will take 17th. And then you got Sean Stevens in 18th. Rusty Farrell in 19th. 20th goes to Kenneth Sager. 21st to Cody Franklin. And 22nd to Mike Major.
That race was absolute madness. I love it.
Yeah, that was really
Again,
good, man.
The
And,
longest green flag runs I've seen in Richmond.
And look at 22 laps led by Todd Cray. Robert Berus obviously led the most laps here tonight. He had a car that was on fire. Unfortunately, he got caught up and things just kind of tumbled downhill for him there. But, man, I'll tell you what, I'm definitely looking forward to Charlotte, man. I think it's going to be good. And I like what Todd said, too. Short tracks are a lot of fun when you can race like this,
Absolutely.
All right, everybody, don't forget, tune in next week, same time for Charlotte. And we'll be back with these guys again. Look for another great race from them. And we'll work on this week, getting some of the points together once they get them loaded up. Because I think we got a couple of close battles for positions going on. So try to get something put up here for everybody to see on the other side. As always, Wingnut, man, appreciate you being here, brother. And always have a lot of fun calling what you do.
Always, man.
All right, everybody. Until next week, be safe, and we'll see you then.
Have a good one, guys.